delighted to be joined by Toto now. Congratulations. I mean, just fantastic to see Kimi grow and grow and calmly take that victory. Of course, a bit of luck had to go his way, but he controlled the race, didn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the botched start. You know, these kids learn in the driving school with automatic, so we need to teach them how you release the clutch slowly, steadily, and not too quick. But then he was fast, and he had yeah, that looks pretty grim.
Did your heart sink when you saw that?
No, I thought not again. Because obviously we're not giving them the easiest of tools. Our starts have generally been a bit on the mediocre side, and we need to improve that. But in that case, the driver had a massive influence of that car not going away. Looked good with the wheel spin, but isn't fast. But then in the race, you know, he made his way up, and obviously it was at the moment where it mattered. He was really fast, and we were able to, you know, extend his stint by that one lap, and that caused George's race to go belly up. And made a difference.
I mean, I heard you saying on the radio there, you make your own luck. And in fairness to Kimi, he's been the faster driver all weekend, apart from the start. And to your point, you know, the reason George was pulled in, because I guess he didn't want to fall back behind Kimi, right? Kimi made 2.5 seconds on him at that point. Have you been surprised with Kimi's advantage over George this weekend?
Well, I see it a little bit mixed, because the mistake that was made collectively in qualifying really put him on the back foot with the car. It transformed the car that was good for pole position. Between the two, it was pretty narrow. And then obviously from Q1, it wasn't good enough anymore. And he had to fight with that too today. So I think on equal cars, it's going to be close as ever. But that's exactly, you know, the moment where it was about going fast. We had to decide to protect the position against Leclerc, I believe, and Kimi was still putting in purple times, so that made the difference. But I guess he had a car that wasn't perfect.
We obviously seen George lose position at one point through the race, just with what looked to me like the engine clipping, an unexpected result. I think from Mercedes' side, he seemed to use some battery to gain position, then very quickly lost battery and lost position.
It was a bug in the electric system, in the software, that we thought we were going to give him an advantage by deploying energy, and what it gave him is a super clip. That means slows the car down, and this is where I unexpectedly lost the position to Leclerc. So we haven't covered ourselves in glory when it comes to George's race as well.
Do you think more broadly people are getting up to speed with the way this racing is going to unfold? Because, you know, we saw these sort of back and forth moves into the chicane, down into turn one, but also we saw George, you know, stuck there towards the end of the race. And do you think this is now a learning journey that people are getting better at in terms of protecting position?
Yeah, absolutely. And this is, I guess, Andrea said that at the beginning of the season, that as a works team you have a little bit of an advantage at the beginning, and the other teams are catching up. How to harvest, how to deploy the energy. And you could see today there wasn't, we couldn't get past the McLarens because they understood, and also the Ferraris had the right strategy and energy deployment. And I think it's good to watch.
Now, Toto, I remember coming to your factory for the car launch 4 years ago, and Kimi was there as a junior driver. I mean, he was a child. I mean, it's crazy actually to think of the journey that he's gone on. I know that you believed in him, and your faith in him has been repaid moreover than you can probably ever imagine. Are you even a bit surprised at his trajectory?
You see how quickly it goes, and how quickly we age also, no? Because that seemed like it was years ago when he was a kid. When he came into the office, he met James Ellison, and James Ellison thought it was a kid who has lost his parents and was looking for someone. And it's incredible. Yesterday he was 14, today he's 19. He's winning 2 races in a row in Formula One, and we are really happy about the development that he's been taken.
And he's made you look like a genius, which of course you are.
Of course.
Of course.
Can you tell Susie? So
yes, of course.
She doesn't always believe that.
I'll relay that.
No, but you know, the truth is, we as a team, starting from our from Gwen, who runs our junior program, who spotted him when he was 11, to the whole team, the engineers that gave him the opportunity, the marketing people that have been looking at him and protecting him. That's another factor now. We need to protect him from people talking about world championships. All of us is a joint effort to have 2 junior drivers in the lead of this championship.
Great stuff, Toto. Thank you very much for your time, and congratulations today.
Thank you.